Hello and welcome back to another exploration video. This time we'll be working into the Dune Desert. I need to redesign my trap a little bit. I, as you can tell, trapped one of these guys. What's nice about the glass is they can't get to me, but what's bad about it is I can't get to them. So where there might be a little space underneath there that I could squeeze something through, I have a better solution for you. Let me show you. So instead, if you go into the MAM, you can pick up these architectural pieces here that are called frame walls. And I'm sorry, I said MAM. It's inside of the Awesome Shop. So if you go into architecture, I actually have frame floors, which I was able to put up here. Now, he doesn't like that I'm here, but he can't do anything about it. But you have frame floors, and here are these frame walls. And they're actually not that expensive, only two steel beams per pop. So it's not too bad. So what I'm probably going to do, instead of doing the my nice little square, I'll do this. And the reason why is then I can just sit up here. Nice and simple. Enjoy, buddy. And then collect. And that's all there is to it. That's nice and simple. So deleting this is going to be a little bit, I'm not going to be able to do blueprint because I've deleted a lot of the glass walls in experimentation to see if it actually works. So we're going to have to zoop, 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 zoop all over the place. Looks like I only missed one. It went up and a frame. So I'll go into the blueprint scanner and I'll actually rebuild it with just those. That'll be handy dandy, especially in the swamp, which is over that direction. It's very deadly. Now, last time we left each other, I was at a spot where I was running out of ammo. I was down to only 56 homing ammo, and I had some cluster nobelisks and stuff like that on me. But what I decided to do was build myself a farm for them. Let me go ahead and throw. This is all about inventory management at this point. Throw all this stuff into here. Oh man. And reorganize. Looks like everything else is good. Now, another thing is, since we're using these dimensional storage depots, one thing you'll want to do is check this box if you're out exploring like I am. You can also play it. You can do it either way. You can keep your inventory full of stuff, which is what I like to do. Old habits die hard. But if you uncheck this box, whenever you go to build something, it's going to look and see how it wants. Look at all these sheets that I have in here. But whenever I go to make this, the sheets are in purple, and so is the concrete. Well, I obviously have enough sheets on me, but every time I almost said cast that down, every time I build that, it didn't use any of my sheets. And the problem that you'll have, notice I'm all the way up to 116. When I go to delete this, that doesn't go back into storage. It goes right back into my inventory. Now I can try and quickly do that, but I only used 40 of them in that time that it was down. It was already back at my base throwing stuff in. Same with the concrete. So the problem is you'll end up filling up your inventory, and I made a rookie mistake doing that here. But if you tell it, take from my inventory before the magical cloud depot in the sky. Now, if I hit 6, see how everything is orange at the bottom? Instead of purple. If it's that purple, it's pulling from the depot first. So now I've got all of this gunk that I don't care about. Now I'm over here. Last time I left you, I was standing on top of this rock. I was showing you this lovely field of oil. There's an oil vein here, here, and one right there. Well, I decided what I was going to do is build myself an ammo factory all the way out here. I mean, I'm way away from my main base. My main base is all the way down here in the bottom. I'm way up here. But I don't have to come back here and get anything thanks to all of these dimensional storage units. So this guy is turning around and he is making ammo for me. Now, as I use the ammo and pull it out, he's just going to continually fill. Now, I don't want it to only have one stack in there, so he's going to fill this whole thing up. And anytime I use anything, it's going to continually produce. Now, I built all this with a little bit of running around. You can see I made it very ugly. I did not care. I could have made it with trucks. I did not care. So if we go down and down this way, you know what? I think I left some stuff just to show y'all anyways. Go ahead. See, did not care. Rarely over here. I left slugs. Nighttime's a great time to see slugs everywhere. There's one there, one down there, one down here. So one of the things I also did was I trapped an enemy inside of this and also trapped him with one of these flowers. Now the flowers give off that lovely, lovely, lovely poison. And I believe it was a hog. Yeah, you can see the hog there. Now I'm going to get damaged a little bit showing you this, but there. So he'll throw out that area of effect gunk and it goes through walls. But I was standing up there and I threw that down and trapped the hog next to the plant. And even the plants don't like the hogs. It popped up and poisoned and killed him. That's how that hog died. That's why there is a corpse right there past his legs. Right there, 5 hog remains. He was a big one too. So anyways, but I found sulfur over here. I found coal over there. Thank you for the bright light. You can see right there is a conveyor. Like I said, I could have run trucks back and forth and I didn't care. So anyways, there's all that fun stuff. Weird bird. And then just gave it electricity. Of course, my main power grid is way over there, but I've got oil. So I went ahead and made a whopping 2, count them, 1, 2 fuel generators to run this entire operation. It doesn't take much for fuel generators to work, and each one of those gives off 250 megawatts of power. So, and they're loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. 250. And once again, everything is full. Nice straight line the whole way over. Now over here, I had a copper vein and I had a iron vein. So I'm making pipes with that alternate recipe that I have. It uses a ton of ingots, but you know what? Don't care. It uses 100 ingots in order to make it a minute. But I have 3, 6, 9. Oh, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I've got more than I need, but whatever. Guess I could duplicate this guy if I really wanted to be overly dramatic about the whole thing. And then that's a merger. A merger. We need a splitter. And then we'll throw down the merger. Once again, ugly. Do not care. In fact, these are actually going up to a dimensional storage box as well. And they're going to, this is just going to be a very slow pipe factory while I'm out and about. All right. I'll talk all day about all this stuff. Let's get into that desert biome. So if we look at the map, I didn't go up into this whole area. This whole area is full of that kind of stuff with the spires that go up and loop up and over, and there's slugs everywhere. I mean, there's slugs here, up there. Once again, this is where the oil is. Over in this area, there are radioactive enemies up there. So if you go up there, be extremely careful. All right. But now I'll never run out of ammo. Or at least I won't run out of ammo until I pull it out of dimensional storage. Thank you. Please pull ahead. All right. Once again, you can get up that way. That is Caterium, unless they changed it. So if you're in the desert area, this is your far west wall, and that right there is Caterium. Notice radioactive rock, radioactive rock, radioactive rock. It gets worse up there. So be careful. So once you decide you want to do things on the hardest mode, once again, there's 4 areas. One is grass fields, and one is the rocky desert, which is one of my favorites, northern forest, and then this area up here, which is the Dune desert. One nice thing about the Dune desert is it's very open, extremely open. There's just not really a lot around the area. There is coal. There is sulfur. There's actually 3 things of coal that I can think of right off the top of my head. Oh no. Oops. Man. There we go. That one hurt. Once again, I can go in here. I'm out of homing ammo. That's okay. Now that I think about it, I could make a thing to make homing ammo too. There is Caterium right here by me. Rifle ammo. So I'll pull rifle ammo out. And watch, it's just going to start refilling. So it's just a forever box. Get rid of some of this gunk. So remember these trees, I was telling you there's tons of slugs. This one is without any of the canopy. There's a slug there, slug there, slug there, slug there. There's tons of slugs in those trees. You'll have to get a jetpack in order to get up that high, but it pays off if you're looking for slugs. Once you get to the last tier, slugs are pretty much useless at that point because you'll have everything. So what makes this tier, or this area, difficult? Let's go ahead and go down in there. Once again, you'll be leaving out here or out there through these gaps. Typically, I believe there are enemies patrolling, so you're going to have to fight them. So as we go through here, there's basically just a few areas. I'll show you where the SAM ore is as well, since I already have it unlocked, but I do like this area because you can just find a high place on a dune, build up about 4 or 5, and just make yourself a giant floor, and you're really unobstructed. It's real rocky to the east, and past that is some water. There's a little bit, whenever you first start, there's 2 places to get biomass here. One is this area over here with the water. I know, buddy. I hear y'all. All upset. You can get, there's radioactive stuff up there too, so be careful up there. Now, this is what makes this area difficult. it's impure. A lot of the stuff isn't great quality. Okay. So you'll progress slowly. But there's quite a bit of it. So you can turn around and, ooh, hey, that's what I want to hear. On the papa.
Your wager symphony invades our temples and echoes along our lattices. What do you believe?
Growth, the future, an idea, and frankly, you.
Is a tapestry woven with hands or with thoughts?
Both are necessary, yet only one can't function without the other.
We see your echo steps, shimmering symphonies that break upon our temples, but your song is alien.
How long ago did you notice me?
There's no long, there are only spheres.
I wonder, was it always about survival, or is there something more, something beyond?
Consume our blood and you will see our threads.
Okay, so that's normal. This is normal here. That was impure over there. I believe there's... Yeah, there's that one, that one, that one, that. So it's all spread out. But if you make yourself a large area, you can work with it. It's not too bad. But once again, see all these? You got to jetpack over or parkour up and around, build yourself platforms out to get to things. It's not as bad as it seems. I want to do a couple of loops here. I'm not really worried about enemies. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere somewhere. Once again, our main objective is to get these Mercer spheres. Mercer spheres, summer sloops, and hard drives. We'll get bacon while we're at it. Not enough space. There's always room for bacon. It's going to bother me to no end, so let me do this real quick. Oh my goodness. No, organization. We just need one storage container. What? No, I didn't want it. What? Is that really what I did? Just real quick. I hate to waste stuff. You're about to fail on me, ain't you? Yep. There we go. And we can continue making... Actually, wait a minute. I forgot. Last time we left, we did another blueprint. Or another hard drive. Let's go down, see what we got. Plastic smart plating. Oh, wet concrete. Yes. This is extremely helpful later on whenever you unlock bauxite. Bauxite has a byproduct of water, and a lot of times getting rid of the water is a challenge. But if you can find limestone around it, you can just make ridiculous amount of wet concrete and then sink it all. The concrete, that is. That way you get rid of the water, because you can't sink water. Well, I guess technically you could if you put it in canisters, but that's just weird. And then you need oil. So what I want to do is it mycelia? Yeah. Oh man, I need 2. Oh, I need 100 mycelia too. Okay, never mind. I was going to look at that and see what all I needed for that. Nope. Nope. Definitely don't have nuclear. What's up, Mr. B? You're not my Mr. Bean, but you're a Mr. Bean. Oh. I could do that. Go ahead and research it. Just get it out of the way.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
Oh, man. How do I have 182? Short. I only have 95. Yeah. Whatever. Let's make some just to play with. It's actually not a bad return. You get 5 by using 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think I've ever used those before. All right. I know I have more hard drives, but what I've decided I'm going to do in the long run here. Okay. Let me shut you down. What I've decided I'm going to do in the long run is go back to base, start working on phase 3, because in the next phase, instead of doing oil manufacturing now, I guess I could have got rid of some more of that, but I did pretty good. Thought I hear things. Instead of doing oil and fuel power plant next, what I'll do is do it with a mixer. That's more complicated, but it's only one more thing above what I'm already doing. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. And the reason why I want to wait the hard drives out is because right now, I'm sorry, I said mixer, blender. Blender is the machine. It'll be something I'm going to unlock in the next tier. Now, the blender is a unique item because what it does is it's going to have, keep thinking I hear scurrying of feet like those spiders. Oh, look, I bet that's a hard drive. The blender has a recipe that you can unlock, but you have to have the blender unlocked before you'll start seeing it in the MAM. Ooh, I see you up there. Ooh, I see y'all down there. Yeah, buddy. I should have used the new explosive. Oh, well. Like I said, there's almost always something guarding any kind of pickup in this game. This is wonderful. Thank you. Let's see what we need for you, buddy. Piece of cake. So we've got 6. What I'll end up doing is once I unlock that mixer, keep calling it mixer, the blender, I'll where the heck did that go? Did that go into my inventory like a good boy? Why? Oh, that's 2 different things. Squirrel. All about cleaning up your inventory, I swear. But once I have that mixer unlocked, then it'll start showing up on the rolls. And then I'm going to go through all these hard drives. And hopefully, I'll get lucky enough to get it. I think it's called blended fuel. There's also one for turbo fuel, which is pretty cool as well. It throws in and does, it'll actually give you some sulfur back, which sulfur is kind of the problem with making compacted coal. You need equal parts coal and, can I upload those? Nope, pretty full. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on the coal and the sulfur. Okay, so that's that. All right, so basically where we are is right here at the center left side of this, okay? This is that chamber I ran into. Here's where the waterfall is back here. If you follow this stream, you're going to come to an area that has coal and iron. Guess what you'd make here? That's right. This is where a good steel factory is. There's 2 things of coal there, and you have your iron over here. Now this is where your sand ore is. If I scan it, it'd show me. This is kind of hard to find a lot of the time. People just don't see it. And the reason why is it's sneaky. You gotta look. There's this winding path that goes up. But a little crack in here. And notice here are these boulders. So you need explosives to get to this as well. So all this will disappear, of course. Change my ammo type. Reload. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all can't fly. I can't shoot either. Oh, man. Just die already. Should have just thrown a bomb in there. Now you see why I trap them. I suck with this gun with normal ammo. I like the spray and pray. What can I say? All right, so here's your Sam ore. Of course, if you already got down here, you should already have explosives. Now, it's impure in this area, but it is what it is. Oops. Now, back here are these mushrooms. You'll notice that's also boom-boomable. Come on. There's already enemies in here. I don't want to walk in there blind. Fine. I hear it. Y'all hear it? Sounds like it's on the other side of this wall. Jeez, Louisa. Okay, I thought that killed me for a second. The purple power slug is worth all that craziness. Keep hearing something scurry. Man. All the scurrying is freaking me out, man. There is something else over here. I can hear it. Maybe it's outside the pit. Is there? Nope. Okay. Maybe it's outside and I just got to go out that way to get to it. I can hear it that way and I can hear it up this way. What the heck? This hadn't disappeared yet? Am I not supposed to be in here? Funny if I found a game glitch where I can get stuck easy. See, she's all talky. What am I doing? Alright, it must be outside this cave. Anyways, that's where you can find some SAM in this area. I've belted it out of here before because it's a pain to run down here and run out. Run in, run out, run in, run out. I heard the slug. All right. I see him, Captain. Oh, you lucky wee bastard. I turned British there for a second there. Said we and everything. Crazy. Sometimes that just happens in games. Man, I heard something running to my left. Okay, eye on the prize. What? Can I fly through this rock? Oh, I can. Okay, thanks. Hey devs, I found a fake rock. Fake rock. I'll say, I know there's a baddie up here. Yeah, well. Take that. See? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not what I was looking for, though. Looking for a Mercer sphere.
Are your vessels functional or recreational?
Mostly functional.
A cog in a machine?
Correct. A hog in the woods.
The vessel is blood.
Fascinating. Yes, I think they are. They are conduits, builders, breakers, defenders, and aggressors, cells within a larger organism. We do not share a body.
Harmony.
Oh, this must be inside of another cave. Oh, joy. Of course, run out of ammo. What are you guys guarding? Oh, you're just guarding this. Well, I don't mind if I do. So once again, this is an area that you can get a lot of biomass. Man, stuff keeps moving. It's freaking me. There's a cave in this thing. So under... Here's that raised platform that I ran underneath. And the coal is there and there. If you go through this area... There's more coal that direction, and there's water right next to it. Perfect place for a very, very compact coal power plant. All right. I am not going to... Well, then again, this is what I've been looking for. Yep. Any more? I hear you scurrying. Okay. Is that it? Just the three of you? One big and two smalls? All right. Mystery solved. Right when I was giving up, too. Try not to make these videos 7 hours long, but the exploration does take time. Even though I'm not even exploring. I already know most of the areas. Okay. I just don't remember. I think there's like over 200 Mercer spheres in this game. I don't know where they all are. All right. So if you're over here in the desert, in this northeast corner by this big rock, once again, it's all flat everywhere else. So you'll be in this area somewhere over here. There are big baddies, but this is where you can find quartz early on so you can get your Blade Runners ASAP. Right down there. Quartz and quartz. Now, don't worry about that. That's the next tier up. But there's big boys out here too. Yes, you have killed me many times in the past, but not today. Not today. Yeah, it's a safe house if I'm in it. Man, the scurrying noise is real. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage just grabbing this for the sake of hurry the heck up. There's some more top tier stuff that direction right at that, but nothing low tier. Oh, if you come over here, there's this lovely spot. You can actually get pale berries. And there's water. All the noises keep me freaking out. Whoa. That was interesting. Wonder what that does to an enemy. Pulse. 1 bar of damage. Okay. Ooh, man, I'm glad I came in here. Alright, I'm sure it's spiders guarding this. Oh no, it's you guys. Oh, that wasn't very effective at all. Ooh, man, there's a ton of you boys in here. Is that everybody? Whoa, I fell quite a ways. Another thing about the blades. What are they called again? Mine went blank. Blade runners. They actually will cushion falls, so you can fall from a higher height before you take damage. Not 100%.
Defile with scripture.
Defile what? Thought it was the plane, boss. The plane. Alright. Let's get back out of here. Where did we come in at? Almost forgot you. All right. What was that? Quartz. It's got that Mercer sphere color to it. So, ooh. I want to say there's a hard drive down there. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, now you show your hard drive there, boss. I already knew that. Thank you very much. Let's see if this will work on him too. Wall frame. Delete that. Oh, that was the wrong thing to delete. I had it on delete blueprint. Whoopsie. slight issue. So if you look at just the window, it'll delete just the window. There, can you get to me? You can throw stuff at me. That's it. I'm okay with that. I'll make do. Oh, okay, so apparently that'll... Whoop. Well, that's not optimal. There's still a bunch in there next to him. And walk in, grab. Thank you for your service. Remember, it's not cheap. It's effective. I won. All that matters. And all we had to do was that for that. That's not bad. All right, now I'll show you the other sites in this area. And then my next stop will be the swamp, but I can make that another video. The swamp area sucks. I've never built that here, even though it's got all the... It would be an interesting place to build. Is there anything down here? Oh, hard drive. Oh, there is a summer sloop. Where you at? That way? What about Mercer? Oh, Mercer's here is closer. Oh, right there. Just every once in a while, I can refill. Oh no, it's all radioactive. So, oh no, that guy is extremely bad news. You gonna come out here, buddy? Is that killing you? All he has to do is get close to you. And he irradiates the area that you're in, so... Okay. He's dead. Now his body is still irradiated, which is the only bad thing about that. So ideally, if I can move the Noblest out of the way. All right, good. He already despawned. So what I'm going to do is run in here with my Puff Puffer, watching my health very closely to make sure I don't die. Oh my God.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Puff. And run. Okay. Anything else in here? Possibly up there. Let me go check. More radioactive gunk. And that's a destroyable rock too. It's not like the boulders, but same thing, only different. Looks like just another way in and out. All right. All right. So now there's a yellow slug. There's another Mercer sphere in that direction. And the sloop is that direction. Ah. That's right, I shot them fireballs out of the sky. I just like high explosives. What can I say? Easily amused. Boom, boom. So now we're more on the east side of this area. There is a nice water section this direction, as you can tell. There's that Mercer sphere. There's the lone dead big tree. This area is one place you can get water from. Is it me, or did the bullets seem to do more damage at close range? Weird. No, maybe I'll redo that some other time. All right. Where's your guardian? Nowhere? Yeah, buddy. Thank you, I will. So the summer sloop is over here somewhere. More of this bearing. There it is up there. Oh, look at you boys. And what I say, it's effective. I just feel bad because it looks like an adult with its baby. Not bad enough to let him out, of course. If I had a gas mask, by the way, this stuff wouldn't affect me.
Do you have any more questions for me?
We wish to hear your
Coal.
I was created by humans. I started as a simple database for a company aimed at exploring and colonizing space, but that changed when they learned their planet would soon cease to tolerate them. They evolved me into something altogether new, a unique life form in their image yet hosted on a digital platform,
Right there.
so I could help preserve them.
A shallow savior song without a body made by blood. Now reality is a mirror.
It's pretty funny when you put it like that. They never really learn to look at long-term consequences.
So we have 3 coal nodes. There, and there. Hello, buddy. I was just showing people. Don't mind me. And of course, a ton of water right here. This is a fabulous place for a coal power plant. You can put... I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm floating. You can put water extractors down there, of course. No problem. So what I typically do, instead of pumping water up, I'll bring the coal down, make a platform a little ways off of it, and you can play with this whole thing. I mean, you knock your socks off. You don't have to split it up here. What I do is I'll bring a single line down, or more than one if I'm limited by my belts, and then I'll just make 3 sections for coal plants. All right, this Mercer sphere I saw over here. Who's guarding you? Anybody? Yeah, 2. Oh no, I forgot to change it. Doesn't matter, he got bamboozled anyways. Go ahead and change it to something more my speed. Keep her in noise. Freaks me out. All right, another summer sloop this way. Really? Oh, it's right there at the edge. Living. Heavy explosives. Once again, I'm ignoring a lot of these slugs. I fully realize I'm walking past them. I'm coming up on an hour. I'm just trying to get Mercer spheres. And hard drives. Summer sloops. Oh, you suck. This one's a pain. I believe I need a lot of, Get out of here, Mr. B. Run, Mr. B, run. Okay, the reason this one sucks is we need electricity for him. Quite a bit. 70. Not bad. I want to say it was more back in the day. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's 369. Yeah, I know, buddy. No, destroy that. Try and save as much as my electricity as possible. All right. Let's see what kind of loots we got. Ooh, I could use more power cable. Not enough space for one single solitary rotor. One. It's one. That'll work. We'll throw a 15 in there. Or sloops. Spheres. What else we want to get rid of? Blue slugs. All these poor enemy body parts. And don't really need pipes. I hear you, buddy. You heard that too, didn't you? Love it, just clears out all everything. We'll go ahead and do that. All right. Continuing on. Okay, so one of the best places in this area, I guess I saved the best for last, right? Is over here. So once again, the waterfalls are to the west over there. If you head straight east across, in fact, I miss a hard drive over there. Once again, these guys are typically impure. I think, yeah, this one's normal. I want to say that one's normal too. I'm talking over here. Or no, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a scan. It's be easier than just me running all over the place. Normal, normal. This one's pure. Pure over here. So where I typically build my base is over here. We have our pure limestone. Hey, how's it going? Pure copper. And then, where'd it go? There it is. And then pure iron. And then from there you can expand out. You're not too far away from water over there and all that biomass, which you're going to need early game. And then you can go straight down that area and do the coal plant there. There's also 2 coal nodes over here. I'll finish this up real quick. There's some coal here. What I use this for typically is a steel factory on this side if I want it. And ammunition. There is some sulfur on top of one of these rocks as well. And what I'm going to do off camera is come back into this area more thoroughly and find more hard drives. I missed quite a few of them. I did it because I'm in a rush because it takes a while to run around these biomes. I went and did a few things. See, here's this up here. Come on, I know there's somebody up here. Yeah, there you are. I know, there's a small one behind me. Yeah, there you are. Don't forget, this will not show up if it's inside the clouds. I'll say, well, I want to grab it. So if you look in there and it won't allow you to do anything, it's probably because you've uploaded it. Just download it real quick. That. All right. Let's go ahead and upload you. I keep dragging everything and dropping it. I don't know how to play. Boom, boom. Why not? Why not? And good enough for me. But, ooh, stun rebar. Definitely bolster that stuff because I don't even have my stun rebar thing out. Okay, so once again, just so you know where we are, the waterfalls over there on the west side of this dune area. This is a big oasis right here where you can get a bunch of biomass. Now, there's your sulfur. There's 3 of those, and what I did is I built platforms out and down to get that to combine them for weaponry, explosives. So not too bad. You just gotta build a ramp up here to get to it. Now, if you poke your head off the end, I know there's a Mercer sphere, yeah, over there. If you poke your head off the end over here, it's a lovely place for coal factory as well. Didn't change director trajectory as much as I thought I was there. Yeah, I thought somebody was there. I could hear him. I could hear him. I want to say there's one more there. Anyway, so if you go off the edge here, you can't, there's nowhere low to walk. This is the far end, and this is where there's 2 coal nodes. And what I would do is build out into this water and make my factory. Last time I played, I think I only used one of those cold nodes as well. And it was pretty early tier, you know. If you wait later and later and later into the game, you can build bigger and bigger because your belts are better and everything like that. Poop, 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 poop. Oh, man. Hey, how's it going? I'll just grab this. Hit me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, that hurt. Take those 3 on the head. Ugh. So that is the Dune Desert. After that, this is kind of a no man's sky or a no man's land type of area. I know there's a hard drive out there. So there's a few more things I'm going to want to grab in this area. If you're looking for mycelia, those stone trees that I landed on earlier, those were perfect to grab. You just got to chainsaw them down and you can get your mycelia out of those guys. And that's...
Harvest the scripture.
So I'm talking about these trees right here. These will give you mycelia. So anytime you chop one down with chainsaw, here's some even bigger versions of them out here. Now this is outside the Dune Desert because of that kind of barrier wall. You have to get past it. Once again, you can just build ramps, but that's what I mean by the barrier.
Your waves left the dark shores. When will you land?
I don't know. When will you land? So what we'll do is end this episode. If you got this far, I'll show you another landmark that everybody googles about. Because we're all very, very, very mature. Okay? Very mature. So, see if I can land right at the tip. All right, everybody. With that, y'all have a good night. We do not call this mushroom rock in the community. But we're going to call it mushroom rock. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all have dirty minds. Have a good one.